to know. Something isn't fun. Something is actually really painful or burdensome or frustrating. Somebody doesn't feel in the mood to play around right now. Bees. A hardworking person doesn't feel in the mood to play around right now. This has to do with their domain, their safe place. They're not putting up with something. Maybe somebody's been trying to shake them down in a way, or, you know, come into their domain somehow and, you know, affect their peace or their stability. Yeah, exactly. It's reaching the breaking point. Somebody's not going to deal with it anymore, and they're going to, yeah, exactly. They're trying to avoid a catastrophe in a tower, but somebody's about to release the Kraken. Okay? The Kraken. Somebody's about to go into the chokey as what is it? What's that? What is that show, you guys? That movie, I mean. I just posted about it with the costumes. It starts with an M. What the fuck? Why am I blanking? Whenever I want, exactly, you know what I'm talking about, right? The chokey. The evil principal. Okay. What is this? Okay, yeah. Somebody's obsessed. A friend. There's a friend who's been obsessed with somebody, and they've been out of their jurisdiction, out of bounds, coming into somebody's domain and trying to disturb their peace. And somebody has been really gracefully handling this, but they're about to reach their breaking point and release the Kraken, yo. Matilda, there you go. Yeah, I just posted. Why do I blank, like, whenever I need the answer? Yeah, exactly. They need their peace, and somebody can't be elusive anymore. Some kind of trickery's been going on, y'all. Yeah, and somebody isn't confessing to it. They're denying it. So I'm telling you, if they're going to have to go to the police, that's what they're going to have to do. And it's like they're trying to hold on to these sweet memories, but now they're turning into bittersweet ones because, like, it's almost like, if this is a continuation of Scorpio's read, it's like you're helping the wrong person. And meanwhile, the person who's smiling in your face, acting like a fake damsel sweetheart, is actually Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and they're way out of bounds in the background trying to disrupt this Empress's domain. That's like a perfect example. Exactly, they're trying to curse somebody. They're hexing themselves. They're doing witchcraft. Somebody could be like a dark kitchen witch or something. Yeah, Glenda, not your frienda. Okay. Yeah, this is a very not beautiful person on the inside. Again, this is somebody who would do anything for money. That could give you a clue. They would sell their body. They would sell their friends. They would do whatever. They do what they want. They don't tell the truth. They keep things to themselves. They don't know how to communicate in a healthy way. They try to stay elusive, but they can't anymore. Exactly. Somebody's going to try to be avoiding police. Literally. They're not going to be able to hide from the police, are they? No, they're not. Exactly. So they better stop. They better tell the truth before it goes to the police. Because I feel like somebody has been so graceful and they haven't yet gone to the police fully. Which is already like, you owe me. You know what I mean? Which is already like, yo, you owe me already. So just the least you can do is confess and tell the truth. Otherwise, you're going to have bigger problems. Yep. Somebody's not sweet. Lollipop in reverse. I'm telling you, they're fake. They're fake sweet. And somebody who's truly kind would absolutely know the difference. Yeah, somebody is getting knocked off their high horse. They don't belong there. Somebody literally like created an illusion to put themselves on a high horse that they don't belong on. Okay? Lovely. Lovely. All right, let's see, guys. Holy spirits, holy angels, archangels, ancestors, the Most High. Calling on you to channel your ancient wisdom, your guiding light. Your strength, your clarity with intention towards our blessed north nodes. Please help me bring forth the most important messages for my current collective. Oh my God, y'all. Oh no. Clear, concise, and precise. I will interpret these messages from the heart, from the soul. Any negative energy interference, please return to the sender. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is somebody who's a lover that's actually a dominator, which tells me that another clue could be that somebody did this to them in their childhood. And this is how they take it out on other people, because maybe they were abused in their childhood, dominated, forced. This is the kind of energy that becomes like this. Somebody that is extremely controlling, but they might come off as a codependent, but they're actually the one in control. Do you know what I mean? The devil. God, this is somebody who is prone to addiction, somebody that needs to be in control, and they'll do or say whatever they need to. But there's no love here. It's an illusion. Wow. Okay. What's going on? What's up with the devil? What do we need to know, Spirit? Look, Queen of Pentacles. So there's a real Queen of Pentacles, which is the earth energy in the upright. Somebody that is business oriented, practical, grounded, and very generous. Very successful. Okay? This is somebody that has something of value in their hand. They're a business baddie. Somebody very nurturing, highly thought of, multifaceted. Okay? Would have earth in their chart. Yeah, this is somebody that... The problem is, there's an emperor that what makes them happy is reckless energy. Heavy on the Aries. And this causes somebody to be extremely defensive and lose the love of the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. They're not going to deal with that. They don't want a chaotic life. Okay? They want a rich life. A very comfortable boss, you know, exactly, the devil again. Yeah, this is very abusive and toxic, and it's conflicting. So I don't know, could be like a boss or a dictator energy or a father figure, somebody older than the Queen of Pentacles. So deep down, somebody feels like they're stuck or they're being forced to see something from a different perspective. And thank God, because the devil keeps coming out. Okay, Pisces energy. Somebody needs to make a sacrifice. There is no situation in which you get to have everything or everyone. You cannot. And you're making somebody like not even want to deal with you on any level or something like this, or somebody is. The Queen of Pentacles is never going to deal with this energy, this reckless energy that's going to disturb their peace. Yeah, they're going to leave. They're going to go. The Chariot. They're going to go. In the past. Ooh, it's lit in here. We got 70 peeps. Let's go. Yeah, in the past, it's like somebody wanted to restore a relationship. They wanted to forgive. They wanted to heal something. But now I feel like they're just burnt out. It's too much. They don't care anymore. So yeah, they're escaping. That's the strength. The strength is just escape the situation, because somebody here is deceitful and a bad investment. In the near future, yeah, somebody's leaving. I'm telling you, they're leaving. This is a collective. Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Because of a selfish, overly sensitive, smothering, spiteful feminine. A water sign. Yeah, they're not dealing with it anymore because it's affecting their life and their work, and it's not worth it. It's not, yeah. This is causing disharmony, a breakup, a disagreement, resentment, and confusion in a relationship. They're not dealing with that anymore. What's the advice? Yeah, for something to blow up. The Tower. Heavy on that Aries energy and Scorpio here. So this is somebody's pride is broken. Maybe because they thought that this is what made them happy, but they were actually going towards somebody that costed them a huge blessing and a real opportunity here. This is like a lost opportunity. It's sad because this is a blessing from the universe, but it's going to be lost now because, yeah, and somebody's going to be literally thinking of offing themselves is what I'm seeing here. They're going to feel schmoocidal because it's coming out. Look, the Nine of Swords next to the Hangman, y'all. Oof. Next to the Tower. Yikes. You know, there's a different choice. There's an alternative. You don't, I mean, you know, y'all. Somebody cares so much about their ego and all of the things that aren't as important to the point where that's where their mind goes. Yes. Because they lost an opportunity to the devil. Somebody has some kind of possessed or darkness. Somebody has like a dark entity, y'all. Somebody needs an exorcism. They need to clear their energy and get away from these people. Yeah, somebody was in denial regarding a breakup. 22 could be significant. Hope and or fear in the environment. Somebody is literally so stressed in their head that they are having nightmares. They're having such anxiety. They're so stuck because they're being forced to see something in a different way to the point where they don't want to see it. Look, see the blindfold? They don't want to. They can't handle it. Oh, well. Somebody's literally like thinking of unaliving themselves. Yeah, they're very overstrained. They have no peace. There's so much discord. There's a lack of balance. Somebody's unbalanced here because they're refusing to see something for what it is. Because maybe what? It's going to cause an ego death? Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Oh, well. Yeah. Somebody's going to see the Ten of Cups, which is a happy, eternal love, happy home, happy family, a reunion, happy life with emotional stability and support. They're under judgment for missing this opportunity for the devil. Okay. What hope and or fear? Yeah, is that somebody here is just going to deactivate from their heart space and become a dictator, an oppressor, controlling, dishonest shell of a person, and a player. Somebody's so reckless, violent, impulsive, and somebody's just going to have to keep like being so defensive and protect themselves from this person. Yeah. Because somebody's deceitful and they're a bad investment. What's the possible outcome? Somebody's got to escape. Yeah. A Queen of Swords is leaving. That's the outcome. This could be the Queen of Pentacles in the upright too. Whoever this is, they're extremely intelligent and they have control over their life. They're leaving. They're going. Bye-bye. Yep. Something's not over for them. You can't end something for this person. Somebody's out of choices now. There's no more time. It's just a done situation. Yeah, somebody's taking their energy back. Somebody's seeing this. Somebody's seeing that somebody's been trying to block their creativity, stagnate them, like that they've taken their energy back, so they're taking their energy back, and they're done. They're just done. They're done. Yeah, somebody wanted to win at all costs, even to the point of killing this attraction, killing the spark, killing somebody's spirit. Like, it's just ugly. Somebody, no, this is abusive. This is done. Okay, that's your reading. Cancer energy, air sign feminine energy, distorted air sign masculine energy, Pisces sun, Aries, heavy on the Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Earth sign feminine energy as well. Alright, guys, that is your read. Alright, guys, at this time,